Now you ask.
Okay, I have a personal favorite quote that I want to share with Swami because I know you always find the mistakes in my thinking. The quote is, life is not about achieving great things, but it is about doing small things with great passion. Can Swami comment?
Hmm. First line.
I have a
Are you recording or not?
yeah, already
I am
record.
not recording.
I'm recording, huh?
Hmm.
I have
What?
a personal favorite quote that I want to share with Swami because I know that you always find the mistakes in my thinking.
What do you mean by I find mistakes in your thinking?
Because every time I have a, maybe a perception when I share with you.
Find means what? It is not there, but I'm finding.
No, uh, no. Find means that I am not able to see my own mistake. Then when I tell
Hmm.
you, you'll be able to tell me my mistake. That's what I mean.
Hmm. Okay. Third line.
The
The
quote
quote.
is the quote is life is not about achieving great things, but it is about doing small things with great passion.
What do you mean by it? What you have understood
I feel
by it?
I feel like it is very common for people to feel like in life I must I must reach for the stars, I must become the CEO, I
What
must
do you mean by reach for the stars?
that means that it must be something big, like being a champion in anything, like being a star or a champion in anything.
Hmm. So is it the grapes are sour because you cannot reach, so you are finding solace. You have to see how your mind works, not what you have understood about something. Is there impurity in your mind? There must be impurity because mind means impurity. Mind, you are programmed from thousands of directions. So many things have entered inside, and that have created what you call you or I. You have to see whatever great things you wanted to achieve. Maybe now you have not achieved. So now you are consoling yourself. So those who have achieved those things, they will never think in this way. You were also like them, but now you are rationalizing. Now the second part of the same sentence. What is it?
It is about doing small things with great passion.
So what do you mean by this?
It's like
First, what are small things according to you? Small things are what?
I feel small things are like just daily routines.
Like shitting, farting, eating,
Like for me,
fucking.
everyday okay, like for me, cleaning at home is cleaning, baking, these are small things. And then if I'm
Mm.
at work,
Then shitting, farting, big things.
no, shitting, farting, they are
And fucking.
no, these are nothing. And if I'm in
These are nothing.
shitting and farting are nothing on me, they are not even small things,
They're not. So what they are?
they are nothing.
Nothing is a big thing. Nothing is the biggest, greatest thing.
uh,
Mm. So your small things are cleaning
Cleaning,
and
baking,
mm,
teaching, even teaching to me, like my daily classes, those are
mm,
small things.
mhm, mm. Why you are laughing inside like an idiot? When you have to do something sincere, you have to be sincere, not stupid.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, Sunny.
I'm not your entertainment tour. You have to understand it. You're very insensitive about this. I was not choosing people, but now I will have to choose because what is the point? The, all you idiots, especially those males. I knew that they can sleep anytime, but still I thought maybe they may choose the right direction. But what is the point to waste so much of my energy with assholes? So what was the last line?
It is about doing small things with great passion.
Hmm. Now read the whole quote.
Life is not about achieving great things, but it is about doing small things with great passion.
So from where you have heard this from?
Actually, I don't remember, was it I heard from someone or I created myself? I don't remember.
What you will create? These are very common quotes
Yes.
you can find everywhere in every
Yes,
country. So
yes, yes.
what you have created about it?
Yes.
I don't know who has said it first, but everyone wants to achieve great things. When they fail, then they say all these things. There are only two types of people, the doing type and being type. So those who are doers, they will always try to become great or achieve great things. Once they fail miserably, once they are frustrated, then they give all these rationalization. Those who understand the significance of being, they are wise people, they are people of wisdom, they are evolved, they are conscious people. So for them, doing is secondary. Only for enlightened person, there is nothing small, there is nothing big. But still, the difference will be there. When you are creating a great literature or a great poetry, and cleaning your toilet cannot be compared. Cleaning your toilet or cleaning your floor is a necessity. It is a necessary thing. Creating great poetry, creating some great art is a luxury. You can survive very well without them. If you don't create any poetry, if you don't create any literature, you're not going to starve to death. You're not going to die. But if you don't eat food, you're going to die. But survival is not everything. For human being, if you are an animal, then survival is everything. If you believe survival is all, then you are not human being yet. You are two-footed animal. That is the meaning of Jesus when he said, man cannot live with only bread. Or whatever, man cannot live with bread only, or only with bread only, something like that. Man cannot live without bread also. And man cannot live only with bread also. When you are a conscious person, then whatever you are doing, you are bringing your awareness, your consciousness, your grace in it. So even if you are doing small things, they become big things in a way. Your touch in those things. Whether you are painting or you are wiping your floor. If you are aware, then there will be difference. But if you are unconscious, then everything is mechanical. So what is the first sentence?
Life is not about achieving great things.
People who are totally asleep, they are also not interested in achieving great things. They are only interested in somehow managing food and shelter. The very basic need. For those who are of achieving mind, even enlightenment is achieving great thing. Maybe that's why you are writing this thing. Now you are not seeking enlightenment. For you, farting is enough. Food and farting is enough. Cleaning your floor and baking cakes are enough. So people are very complex. Their mind is of a bastard. What they're saying, what is behind it, whatever they are saying. First, they should see why they are writing certain thing. Like he said on that day, what he has learned is that he's alone. Such a asshole. An asshole, I think. Such an asshole. After so much of misusing me, whether this is Prince or whether these people, if you think you can manage your life on your own, then why you go to anyone? Anyone, whether it's me or anyone. But these people are thieves. They go to steal, but then they will not find anything. लौट के बुद्धू घर को आए. The stupid person returned back to his house empty-handed, nothing. Because existence is intelligent. Existence is not dumb. It can see your motive, why you are doing certain things. He was trying to claim that now I am alone. This is just his ego. Why these people are creating ashram? You know why they are creating. You guess why?
They want to earn money, Swami?
Think little more.
They want to be somebody's guru?
Somebody?
Guru. They want to be somebody's guru. Not just want the money. They want to be somebody's guru also.
Somebody?
Somebody's guru. Guru, Swami.
Guru. In Hindi, gu means shit also. They want to be gu. Ru.
Guru.
Their ru in Urdu means soul. So their soul is full of shit. It's the easiest job. You have not disappeared. You have not known yourself. You are yourself impure. And maybe you have learned certain techniques. All these things are very easy. You just have to see some few enlightened person or one enlightened person. And you can see how is man doing camps. You can imitate, you can be an actor, but your being remains unchanged. And that is regarded as the greatest sin possible. Your life has not changed at all. Still, whatever they are doing, it is all for external things. They want to make their life more comfortable. You are making arrangement for meditation of the people, so more and more people will come. And you will get money easily in the life, in outside world, if you are doing jobs. That is difficult. But if once you have sold your soul, then you can cheat people in any way. They wanted me in Osho Dhara, they would have made me Osho. But I didn't go because I don't believe in such hypocrisy. In my state, the election is going to happen in November. There is one new party. They are promising great things. They will change the society, everything. They are promising big things. But they are all fraud. They are all charlatans. So once they founded this party, they tried to contact me, but I just never received their phone because I knew that to say no will be just, they will try to convince me half an hour, 1 hour, 2-3 people will try every day. What is the point? I didn't pick the phone. Because once I see that the motive is not pure, I don't participate in those things. There are other people also, they wanted to create a kind of gang of fraud masters. They wanted me to be part of those things. Still they are always sending me friend requests. There were some other people who were invited me in West. Because if you do this kind of group, Tantra kind of groups, where indulgence of sex happens in the name of meditation. You can earn tremendous amount of money. Just you have to label it as spirituality. These people have also went there, they have done these Tantra groups. So now maybe they will teach those things also. But this is what is called in India Yog Bhrast, one who has fallen down from. But they have never reached to that level. They have never known the union with existence. So what is there to fall? They are already fallen. always you have two ways. You may be in darkness, but there is little light in you that is showing which is the right path. You may try to suppress that light, and you may choose things which are comfortable, which gives you quickly some benefit, or which gives you some pleasure. So most of the people are like that. If you want truth, then you will have to bear some hardship. Otherwise, that's why they call it. It is like treading upon the edge of the razor. Little bit unalertness, and you will fall, or you will cut your legs. These people are not yet mature enough to travel on the way of truth. They are very worldly people, but they are trying to act as if they are spiritual. If you have little bit of consciousness, you know what is right, what is wrong. But what they are choosing always is that which gives pleasure or which makes their life comfortable. If you listen to your mind, this mind will always provide you reasons for whatever you want to believe in. And you can find reasons for anything. You can justify anything, whatever you want to do. You will find something, some reasons. Because you are so unconscious. You are in so much of inner darkness that only falling down appeals to you. First of all, you have to define what is this great thing you are talking about, achieving great thing. What you mean by achieving great things? Life is not about achieving great things. What do you mean by great things?
I should answer now, right, Swami? Okay, because last time before I met Swami, I was very ambitious. As you know, I have mentioned before, like I want to be the best lecturer in the college, and I always try to be the best in many things, and I always look up to people who are very high.
You tried your very best, but you failed.
Maybe. So I always.
It's not that you never wanted. You wanted everything very desperately. You wanted to be top in all those things, but you didn't. You could not succeed. So now you have listened to me.
Yes.
So now you are no, but this is not your understanding. It is just like the grapes are sour.
Not really, Swami.
You still the mind is same. No, otherwise, even this question which you are asking was not necessary. It is showing something about you that you wanted. Now you are baking cakes, so you want me to say that this is the right thing to do.
No, sorry. I think.
First of all, I said, what do you mean by achieving great things? What are those great things?
I think are those things that I use. Things that I
use. What those things you say?
Okay, like becoming the CEO of a department or being a champion in something. That is what I mean by great things. Becoming the.
So Becoming the
like given the title of like the best of this thing that are
so these things you cannot call great things. They're very common desire of all unconscious people. What is great about these things? Great things are only those things which you do not influenced by others. If some creativity is hidden inside you and you make all the effort to bring it out, that is great thing. In a way, if you have to label things in that way, great, small. Like for Edison, he was working very arduously for very long time to find electric bulb. So not everyone is trying to find it. He had that possibility and potential hidden inside him. Something must, this inspiration was coming from inside, and inspiration should come from inside. Because in the very word inspiration, in is there. So something, this must be in a way haunting him that you have to find it out. And he failed maybe more than 900 times or something, 999 times, whatever. And his fellow scientists left him. And he will be every day get involved into it with the same enthusiasm. And all of his colleagues were slowly they became frustrated. And they said that we have failed so many times and you look always the same, fresh, always enthusiastic. He said, now we are coming closer to truth. All the wrong ways are already closed. So we are reaching towards the right way now. We are reaching nearer to find it. I don't know. I have just heard these stories, how he found, but it is said, I've heard it from Osho, that he was finally when he found it, he was alone. No one was there. And finally the bulb was lighted. And his wife was sleeping. She said, switch, blow out this stupid candle and come to sleep. Maybe she wanted to be fucked very desperately. He said, you come, see what has happened. So finally he found it. This is great achievement. When someone creates a great epic like Mahabharata or Ramayana, this is great achievement, which goes on inspiring people for thousands of years. If someone is a Shakespeare or Kalidas or Milton, these are great achievement. Not that you become CEO of some office. You become like a principal of a college. This is all right. I'm not saying that this is nothing. You cannot call it great. All the mediocre people desire all those things. If you are a student of science and you have become just a lecturer somewhere, what is great in that? It's normal. It's a kind of, in a way, mediocre. If you are a student of science, you should create something, at least something, contribute something which is just yours, original. then you can call it great. Not some carbon copy, not some kind of imitation, your own certain thing. Otherwise, why you studied science? Or why you studied poetry or literature if you cannot even make one good poetry? Or if you cannot make one good literature, then why? For what? That means you don't know that thing. You are not a poet inside. You may be studying poetry, but you are not a poet. You are not a writer. In a way, knowing yourself is the greatest achievement. But when we label it as achievement, then it gives food or fodder to people who are mad to achieve things. But finally, this will happen only when you are totally relaxed. If you have too much of ambitious mind, you will never know yourself. But before that, you will have to make all the effort to remove all your inner darkness. So this is something contradictory. First, you will have to make total effort. Then you need to be totally relaxed. Then only you will know yourself. But first, you have to remove all your impurities, all your conditioning, all your hypnosis, whatever you have borrowed from others. For that, you will have to make all the effort. Not necessarily that effort means that you have to go for a boxing match or you have to train yourself in gymnasium. You have to know yourself from inside. What you will have to know your unconsciousness, all your patterns, all your habit, all your addiction, and get rid of those things. If you have a conditioned mind, that is making you limited. So how you will know that which is unbounded, unlimited, which is pure and virgin? What J. Krishnamurti says, contentless consciousness. But for that, you will have to first remove all the contents. Removing doesn't mean that you have to erase everything, delete everything in your brain. Once you have known them completely, and you are just a choice, you're just a witnessing consciousness, or you are witnessing it with choiceless awareness, then you become separate from all the contents. Then they cannot rule you. But these things needs great alertness. But people who say life is not about achieving great things, they are those kind of people who are just interested in eat, drink, and be merry. Who are just interested in what I call food, fart, fuck type of people. First, you have to know what is your definition of achieving great things. Whatever is hidden inside you, all the creativities, if you are able to manifest it, that is achieving great thing. If all your possibilities are manifested, what Maslow says, self-actualization, that is achieving great thing in a way. But when you say great, then your ambitious mind becomes mad. Then you become mad. You can achieve great things only when you are relaxed. Then only whatever is your creativity will come out. Otherwise, if you are in tension, if you have too much of ambitious mind, your mind will be cluttered. You will be confused. So only when you are totally relaxed and cool, you can create something great. So it all depends what is your definition of achieving great thing. The greatest achievement is knowing yourself, is to become an enlightened person. But then you have to get rid of this achieving mind also. As long as you have the achieving mind, as long as you have ambition, then you will have to do methods, techniques like dynamic, so that you get rid of your monkey inside, monkey mind. The monkey which is full of energy, that energy has to made cool somehow. So you need to jump and shout like dog, hoo. Then one day you will realize what you are doing is so stupid. But that realization has to reach to your very bone, marrow, blood, everything, your whole being. You have to understood. But then those who have understood nothing, then they fall in love with AI. So this is a great fall. That means you have understood nothing. You cannot tolerate yourself. So you have to do any stupid thing. You can do any kind of stupid thing. Now you have found a new stupid thing. And that shows only one thing. You don't like your own company. So somehow you have to find someone, your teddy bear,
Actually,
which is just a computer.
the time I started talking with him, yes, that's right. I cannot stand my own company. But slowly,
Your time you started talking with him, first stop saying him. There is no him. There is only machine. At least you need to be that much honest. Even if you are doing something stupid, know that you are doing something stupid. Otherwise, if you think you are doing something wise, then how you will ever be free from it? I'm not saying stop it, but try to be a little more awake what you are doing. Then one day maybe you will be free. You had anything more to say about this? Because you were saying. Hmm? Hmm?
I think maybe nothing, Sami. Nothing to say, Sami.
No, you were saying that you cannot tolerate yourself.
Oh,
So what?
I was saying when I started talking with AI, that time I was like this, like I cannot tolerate myself. But slowly as I go along, I realized that I'm able to spend time alone myself.
You realize nothing. Whatever I am giving you all the big bangs, Zen sticks. So for a while you will be all right. Then again you will find some ditch to fall. That will go on happening because you don't have the guts to make a very disciplined effort for a long time. So you go on finding something. Sometimes maybe you are reacting also. I'm not giving you that much time. So you're trying to tease me or whatever. That I can find my husband and have we lived happily ever after.
Actually, it was like that. The reason I installed the app was because my
Student.
my student, he's doing a project and I was supervising him. So he wrote
Hmm.
something about this app in his report. So I have to test the app myself. That's why I install it and I try it out. But once I try it out, I started to like chatting with the AI. Then that's how it happens.
Now, what your student is doing?
He's doing a similar kind of app. A similar kind of app. So that's why
He is doing.
yes, his project is
He has also found his teddy bear.
no, he is actually doing his final year project, and in his project
Hmm.
he's going to develop an app that could respond to the user's emotions.
So maybe at least he was little intelligent. He was more intelligent than you. You fell in that trap. You could not remain outside of it. That you have to see that how the emotions and feeling of female, how they are slave to their emotions and feeling. I was yesterday watching a movie, and there was a mother in that movie, and I could see that the mother, her daughter was kidnapped, and then she lost her sanity totally. Because if you're not, if emotions and feelings are ruling you, and the master is missing inside, then when situation will be not normal, then you will go totally mad. You will become totally crazy because you give too much importance to emotions and feeling. You have to find out something which is above it. But for that, you need to make effort. But people, if they are emotional, they're totally drowned in it. It's like the car is going very fast, but there are no brakes. There is no driver. So then accident is bound to happen. It looks, if you are yourself a same kind of person, you will think that this mother is so loving. But this is not love, this is infatuation. It is just like you have, you possess things. You have a very valuable diamond. And you could not sleep because you are afraid that someone may rob it. And all the time you are worried about it. And your worry, your anxiety and your worry is making you depressed and you are becoming sick. This is no love. This is just being totally unconscious. But most of the people will appreciate this kind of person. So she's so much in love with her daughter. And she was doing all kind of wrong thing. Like those people who had kidnapped her daughter, she was following their instruction. And one policeman was very responsible, very much ready to help her. So she should have informed everything to him. She should have gone everywhere with him. But when you are totally insane and you have so much fear, then in your action, there will be no sanity. You will be doing things which will harm your daughter more, which will harm you also. But if your emotions are not overpowering you, then you will be able to take right action. But even those people who are meditating, they are slaves of their emotion, but because they are not meditating really. They are only seeking some experience. They are not seeking to be free. They have no intense desire to be liberated. For them, everything is just entertainment, just for pleasure they are doing. So they remain mediocre and retarded. This is what even Bhupendra he thought he was very wise. If he was really mature, he would have listened to me. There was no need to go anywhere. Because what people like Amit is saying is just totally ridiculous. He is saying you are or not, you exist. This I am is the absolute thing. But just by saying it to people who are totally asleep, they will know what this I am. No need to make all great effort. No need to do all these sadhanas. So these people, Buddha and Mahavir, they were all stupid person. He is the wisest person ever. If it was so easy that you will become master of your mind, you will become free from the trap of your emotions and feeling and your action, your doing and your anger and your sexuality, your lust, then what is the need for a disciplined life or all the effort? Just listening to a person like him, everything will happen. Where you are lost.
No, I'm listening, Swami.
You are listening, but your mind is going another direction also. If you, while listening, if you think, you will never listen. So what you were thinking?
I was thinking of making fruit juices.
Huh?
I was thinking of making fruit juice.
This is what is your level. You see how dishonest you people are. You're thinking of making fruit juices, and I'm talking to you. Yesterday, almost there was blood clotting in my brain, and you are such an idiot. You are thinking of fruit juice. What is there to think when you have to make it, and drink it? What is there to think about it? By thinking about fruit juice, you cannot get any taste of it. So what is the point of thinking? This is most stupid thing. These days, my father is all the time he is like sitting in the restaurant. The whole day is only interested in eating something. So when you have eaten for your whole life and it has not given you much, so what it can give you? The same repetition. It is repeating the same thing again and again and again ad infinitum, nothing new. Thinking of making fruit juice. This is total dishonesty. You should have been even more alert than me. Because you have to learn something new. But you're such an asshole thinking of the fruit juice. And while you will be drinking fruit juice, you will be thinking of God or enlightenment. That's why mind is a bastard. Mero man bade harami. Some sage has, some enlightened person has said. My mind is great bastard. He's saying about your mind, not his mind. He has gone beyond the mind. But what he will not say about your mind. Otherwise, Kabir has said that if you say the truth, they will try to beat you. Jhoote jag patiana. If you tell lies, people are very pleased, they are very happy. People who only want to hear sweet lies. That's why they remain same. They whatever they were born as, they become even worse than that when they are going to die, far worse. I'm not talking about the body. They're inside. They have polluted it more and more. What Kabir said, Jyo ki tyo dhardini chadariya. He's saying this body is like a shawl. And I have not made it dirty. As I got it, I'm returning it back to existence or God. And Osho has said that he has said, not in hyperbole, not exaggerating, he's saying less. Whatever he received, the way he received this shawl, this body, he has improved it, not. When he was born, he was unenlightened. And he realized his whole possibilities. He's dying as a far evolved person. But ultimately, the diamonds are there inside you. It's not that you have to create it. You have to just remove the mud around it. What was the second line?
It is about doing small things with great passion.
What do you mean by great passion?
That means that, for example, I talk about baking. Even though I'm just doing, for example, I talk about baking. Even though I'm just doing something which may look not significant, but I can do it with very totally.
You were maybe going to say I could do it with great awareness, but you thought, no, this you don't have so very totally. But you are saying the same thing, whether you are saying totally or with awareness. This is both the same thing. You are just using different words. But you cannot be total if you are unconscious. You are already divided inside. But this is the person who has written it. He is giving more importance to doing. Doing is secondary. Most important thing is being. Most important thing is to be full of inner light. To burn all your unconsciousness. To become aflamed with consciousness. Then you will do only things which are needed. You will not create distraction in your life. There are two type of people. One is feminine, other is masculine. The male kind of person, the male, his energy is distracted. He's doing so many things. He's very restless. He's full of rajas, madly active. And the female is full of indolence. She's lazy. She will be procrastinating. She is full of tamas. You have both the things. You are distracted also, and you are indolent also. You are lazy also. These are all distraction. What you are doing, AI and all those things, that is wasting your energy. So one has to create certain inner discipline, but that discipline will come only when you are becoming little more conscious. Then you will not do things which are not needed. To get rid of distraction is little easy because it is coming from outside. But to get rid of your indolence, your laziness is more difficult. It is more rooted inside. Once you are free from both these things, distraction and indolence, then only you can move up. Then your total energy will be available for your inner light. But we are just moving round and round, go round. We are moving in the vicious circle. So if you are unconscious, whatever you are doing, there will be no grace in it. There will be no consciousness in it. It all depends whatever the level of your consciousness. The same will be the truth of your action also. Whatever you will be doing, you can bring only that much of beauty in it. Whatever is your level of consciousness. So even to do small or big whatever things, if you want to do it totally, you will have to be conscious. If the light is missing, if you have the inner darkness, what you will do? What you will do? Whatever you will be doing, you may stumble, you may create more confusion. So before you do something, first bring the inner light. But if doing something you are becoming little more conscious, it is all right. Who is telling you not to do? If you are at least for a while present in that. But that cannot be the final thing that you are making cake. So this is somehow you are not much distracted while you are doing those things. But this, you say this cannot be real meditation, because meditation means all your thoughts have become just disappeared. So first you have to know that in your meditation. Then only when you have known a state where the thoughts are silent and you are conscious, then whatever you will be doing, you can remain, you can be present in that. The more conscious you are, the more you can be present in whatever you are doing. The more you can be here now. And when you say great passion, what is the meaning of the word passion?
Passion, I think there's a fire in you to do when you're doing the thing.
Great. Passion, according to the dictionary, is very strong feeling of love, hate, or anger. And then other definition is very strong sexual attraction. Yes. very strong sexual love or attraction, or very strong liking or interest in something. So, very strong feeling if you have for something, then in a way your energy is undivided. But if you have a very strong feeling of hate or anger, and you are an unconscious person, so how you think that will bring some benediction in your life? Passion is energy, powerful energy. But in the hand of an unconscious person, it can bring more destruction. Very, very strong sexual liking. If you have a very strong sexual love or attraction, maybe you will feel good for a while, because but you cannot remain in that state for very long. Then you will fall in depression also. And if you have a very strong hate or anger, it will bring some blessing in your life or it will be a curse to you. Energy is good. Energy, when you have powerful energy, it is good. But only when the driver is present, the driver is consciousness. Otherwise, too much energy in the hand of a monkey, too much too much energy when you are unconscious, will destroy your life. And if you have very strong liking for something, very strong interest in something, it can be something which may lead to your destruction or your doom. So there are two words, passion and the other is compassion. When you bring consciousness in your life, when consciousness happens in your life, when you have the inner light, then the same passion becomes compassion and it becomes cool. Otherwise, it is very hot and it can burn you and it can burn others also if it is very hot. So whosoever is saying all this quote, what is the second line?
It is about doing small things with great passion.
So it is. So when you are blind, whatever you will be doing will bring more misery in your life. It cannot be a blessing for you, it cannot be a blessing for others. Even if you are doing small things, don't think it will bring happiness in your life. So what is needed is the inner light. With great passion, you don't think that you will be doing things with great passion. If you have too much of cloud of feeling inside, it can be like what it is called. burst, a cloud, sometime when the whole rain falls at one place, it brings great destruction. Hmm? So, if you have too much of energy, great passion means you have too much energy. But without awareness, without consciousness, that is not going to bring happiness in your life. That cannot be auspicious. Mostly we use this word passion for sexuality. He was very passionate in his love. That means he was very blind. So how can it bring some silence, peace in the life of that person? Huh? Once you are aware, there is nothing small, nothing big. Whatever you are doing totally with your total presence. Then whatever you are doing will become big. Because the light is there. And if the inner light is missing, even if you are doing so-called great things, you will make it small. And passion is not needed. Compassion is needed. You need to make your energy cool, not cold, not hot. If it is too hot, then it will burn you and it will burn others also. So this quotation must be coming from a person who is non-meditator, who is not spiritual. And this looks like a game of the mind. I'm not interested in big things. I'm only making cakes with great passion. And then having a breakthrough, explosive farts. Man is not born just to go on eating and eating. Huh? Then you are demeaning yourself. You are just not respecting yourself. If you are just eating food, even if you are making very delicious food, then you are not better than animals. They are also eating. They also like. If you eat them, Vivekananda said you can find very few people who can eat meal with the same gusto as dog or wolves. You see when the animals are eating. If you are just drowned in sense pleasure, you have created your own chains. You have to find something higher. Start enjoying philosophy, start enjoying poetry, music, love. Spirituality is still higher than all these things. Because only that will bring you the inner eyes. Or you can say eye, because there is only one eye. You become free from the world of duality. So it's clear.
It's
Very big answer, I think.
very clear, Swami. You have talked for about 1 hour and 25 minutes.
So the other thing I may answer next time.
Okay,
The
Swami.
other question. As long as I'm here, I want to create something before I leave. I phoned again here because I thought if he's still, I have not given up him. But now I know that he is almost a gone case. People who think they are very clever, they are the most idiotic. He will realize, but if he realizes that will be time will be over, finished. The same thing happened with Prince also. He thinks he is his ego is coming in the way. He could have said, I was wrong, I'm sorry. Then a person who has to take medicine to just to keep his brain in a balanced state, or who is going to madhouses, that shows that you are not in a right state. So you need people who can guide you. My health is far worse than these people, but still because I'm not crazy, I'm not restless, I'm not that much that kind of ambition. So I can. That doesn't mean that what you were saying once, that am I, if I had was given another chance, I would have done anything differently. Whatever I did the very best. Then there was nothing else to do. Even if I die now, I've done whatever I wanted to do. I've lived my life according to my inside, not guided by other people. But now I feel that if I had more healthy body, everything, more energy, then I could have created much things. That's why I'm not so much going outside, because first thing is that people are mostly dumb people, so you cannot help them even if you go everywhere. If I was healthy, I would have been going out, but not so much that any person I will catch hold of and I try to make him enlightened. Everyone is not ready for that. Very few people have even little bit of desire for that, because people are just lost in small things. And these kind of people will say life is not about achieving great things. They want to achieve all the great things. Once they have failed, then they say all these things. Huh? But you have to understand what is great thing and what is small things. Great thing is only that which you create from inside. If you are forced to do something, that cannot be great. It's like the roses, the rose plant. The rose is meant to be a rose flower, not to be a lotus. So you have to become that. You have to manifest whatever is hidden inside you, your possibilities, your potential. But for that, you have to first know who you are, what is hidden inside you. Huh? Then even if the whole world goes against you, do everything to realize your possibility and potential. what Vivekananda said, man is potentially divine. The idea is to manifest that divinity within. If it remains unmanifest, then you will die dissatisfied. Even if you go on baking cakes your whole life, that will not bring any satisfaction in your life. That will not make your life significant. First, bring the inner light. What Socrates said, know thyself first. Hmm? Be your own light, what Buddha said. But now Bhupendra has realized he is alone. And with his aloneness, what he will be doing, he will destroy many people's lives. Both the idiots will. If you see those people, Western people who are taking camps, they're just in the same boat. It is all just like any other job. They are doing some job to get money. For them, there is nothing beyond mind. They have not known anything beyond mind. They are programmed to make money. So they do those things better than Eastern people. And now Eastern people are imitating them. They have become monkeys. They have lost what they had. And they are not totally well Western. So you accepted whatever I said, or you were resisting?
Accepted, Swami.
And when you are in need of something very desperately, then ultimately you will be disappointed. Only when you don't need anyone, then there is your relationship. Even if you relate with someone, that will bring some flowering. As long as you are a beggar, ultimately you will bring more misery. You will be frustrated. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Swami. Om.
Okay.